Welcome to the $1 Million Mastermind's Ultimate Luxury Seller Benefit Presentation. I have a few tips to show you how to edit your presentation. When you open PowerPoint, you'll notice there are small thumbnails of each slide to the left. You cannot edit on these slides. There are over 130 slides in the presentation, and you'll be able to scroll through and take a look at them, but you cannot edit unless you are on the large slide. First thing we're going to talk about how to edit text. You just highlight over the text and you can type and change anything that you would like, including the font and color of the font, the style of font. There's just a lot of different things you can do in the text. That's pretty simple and pretty self-explanatory, but I wanted to make sure you knew that you can go up and edit the color, you can change the color, you can change the font. That's all done right from the main home menu. I made the fonts what's usable on most computers to make it easy. So I'm going to hit the Control Z, the Control Z on the keyboard to show you guys how you can get it back to where it originally was. So the consumer notice is something we have in Pennsylvania. You may or may not use this in your state, so you're going to want to know how to delete the slide if you don't use it. So on the small slide, you go right click and you can click delete slide, and then it automatically deletes from the presentation. I'm hitting Control Z again. Okay, so deleting slides, you can do that all from the small slide, but the main slide is where you do any editing. You will notice that you're not able to edit the $1 Million Mastermind logo on this slide. It's not editable from this palette. You'll have to go into a different area. So what you do is you click on View at the top, and you go to Slide Master. And once you're in the Slide Master, you're going to see a few different Slide Masters that you need to change. You'll click on the first slide. Once you do that, you click on the $1 Million Mastermind logo on the large slide. Right click to change picture, and then your insert picture box comes up, and you go to from a file, and you go onto your computer to find where your logo is saved. I'll click on mine to show you where. Hit insert, and then automatically the logo appears at the bottom of the slide. Now what's great about this is the way it's set up. Since this is the master page, when you hit close master view, you will see that slide is not only on the first slide, it's on all the slides in that particular section. You'll notice once we get to the pricing section that I did not change it there. So the $1 Million Mastermind logo is there. So you can have your logo on some pages, $1 Million Mastermind on some pages. It's completely up to you. Or you can go back to the Slide Master and edit all of them. Okay, so that's a little bit about editing text and changing logos. You can also, when you're in the Slide Master, go back to View, Slide Master, you can edit the background, and there's a lot of different things. You can edit the styles, different kinds of, colors, effects. All of that can be done here in the Slide Master. Now, when you click on the actual background and you hit Format Shape, you can see there's a Fill button to the right. You click on the Fill, and you can go down to the actual gradation. There's 3 little tabs on the gradation. You click on the first tab, and you can change this color to any color. You can change it to green, and then the middle tab you do a light green, and now you have a green gradation on the background. So you can be very creative or not. You don't have to be. You don't have to change, a lot of this stuff. Sorry, my hand just got in the video. I'm not perfect at videoing yet. So anyways, close master view will take you out, and it'll put the green background in on that section that you just made the change. Now, I did everything in the black and gold to correspond with the $1 Million Mastermind's logo. And you guys can edit and change it any way you like. I mean, I think keeping it consistent if you're going to go out to talk about the $1 Million Mastermind is pretty important. And you can just show this presentation as part of it. Okay, the next thing, so we went over background color, changing the logo, deleting the slides, adding and editing photos. I did a couple high-end photos, inserted throughout the presentation to give you guys, a more luxury look in the presentation. But say you have some photos that you'd like to add instead of mine. It's really simple. Again, go to the large slide, right-click on the photo, hit Change Picture. When that comes up, go into your database of wherever your pictures are. I have mine saved in my EXP photos. And then you can change the background if you want to add a new picture, and easily, just like that, fits right into the position of the other photo. So changing photos is really cool and easy. You can also insert photos. Say if you want to add a small version of a interior to this particular slide, you can enter it in, and then in any corner you can scale the photo, put it in. You can go up to where it says picture tools at the top, and you'll see under format that you can make different shapes, different drop shadows. There's effects you can do to the pictures. And this is all if you want to take the time to do it. Again, the presentation is complete as is. You don't really have to do any of this, but some people like to edit and make it their own, and this is how you'll do it. So there you added a picture on the page. So I'll delete that photo, and then I'm going to hit the Control-Z again. Control-Z, Control-Z. It'll take you back, if you keep hitting it, to where the old picture was. There you go. That's the original one that I had in there. Okay, adding and editing photos. Okay, the next thing we're going to talk about is transitions, which I've set up most of the transitions in this presentation already. But if you want to change them, or if you want to add new slides and add them, you go to the actual slide, you click on the transition button at the top, and you're going to see a bunch of transitions come up. There's actually quite a bit. These are built-in transitions from PowerPoint, and they're really, really unique. And you can do every slide could have a different transition if you'd like. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, peel off as the transition. It'll show you how it looks. Crush, fracture, wind, blinds that look like blinds. You can click again. I like this random bars. I think that's kind of cool. And let's see, push, fade, curtains, glitter. So there's a lot of cool features here that you can use, but I do have them set up on most of the pages, as you go along. So when you're completely finished and you want to take a look at how this looks, you click on Slideshow, or you can go to the preview button here, Slideshow, click From Beginning, and you'll be able to see the transitions by clicking the buttons, your left mouse button, and it'll show you how some of the transitions are. Okay, I'm going to right click and hit End Show, and we're going to go back into this slide presentation and talk about making a copy. Really important, when you first get the $1 Million Mastermind presentation, be sure to make and save a copy on your hard drive. Keep it there, and leave it be your master. You can go ahead and save a new one, call it whatever you'd like. I called this September 2013. You can date it, you can call it my luxury presentation. Once you do that, you make the edits in that file, not the one that you originally got. That way, if you mess something up, you can always go back and use it. I think that's good advice with anything that you use, to always have a backup of it, so you can't worry about making too many mistakes. But anyways, the $1 Million Ultimate Luxury Seller Benefit Presentation, it's a fabulous presentation if you use it. The first step in beating the competition is just opening the presentation and having something that you can present to sellers, especially in the luxury market. They're very impressed by this, and they take the time to watch it, and I think it's just an amazing thing to have a tool like this to enhance your career. So go on and get some listings, and if you have any questions, let us know. Have a great day. Bye.